Hello, welcome to Tarot Astrology Guide Hotline. This is your January Week 3 session where I'll be answering your burning questions using astrology and tarot. Remember, all readings are meant for entertainment purposes only. Free members, subscribers, and VIPs can call, text, or chat through Patreon to get their questions answered live. So, let's dive into the questions. Question 1. Crypto Crystal. A crypto trader asks, I'm launching an NFT project tied into several different events. Will all the retrogrades mess up my launch this month? And I pulled the Sun upright position. And this is from my Beetlejuice tarot deck. This suggests that this is going to be a positive time for you to do it. It's going to be a celebration. You've done the work. You've put in all that work. And I think that you should just go forward and launch your NFT. Next question. Question number 2. Soulmate Seeker Sophie. A single mom asks, I met someone new online, but he's a Capricorn, and I'm an Aries. Is this going to work, or is it another train wreck waiting to happen? And I pulled the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And this suggests that you need to self-care and focus on yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is all about being practical and making sure that everyone's taken care of. And reversed, it is all about self-care. So, if this Capricorn really values you, then he needs to show that he's ready to put in that work. Question number 3. We've got Doomsday Danny. A conspiracy theorist asks, with Pluto moving into Aquarius, are we on the brink of societal collapse, or is it finally the age of enlightenment? And I pulled the Knight of Cups reversed. And in this position, it suggests that we aren't really feeling like making some changes, but the changes are coming. We want to go forward like Beetlejuice, but our emotions are all at a high. And I think that it's sort of that we are at the age of enlightenment, and we are also at the time of societal collapse. So yes, both. I think this card suggests the Knight of Cups in reverse is that we're not feeling like it, but this change is going to happen. Question number 4, Mystic Millennial Mia. An influencer asks, my Venus in Aquarius, and I want to rebrand my TikTok. Should I lean into a futuristic vibe or go with spiritual goddess theme? And I pulled the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And this suggests that you shouldn't be doing in the upright position. She wants to do everything by the book. This Knight does things practically. And when it's reversed, it suggests that you don't want to do things practically anymore. So it's time for you to rebrand and maybe try that futuristic vibe. Lean into it. It's more of a forgiving atmosphere with influencers constantly changing it up. I think it's a good time to try a change up. Stressed out Samantha. Question number 5. I have a college senior ask, I'm an overworked Virgo planning a gap year after graduation. Is there anything that's going to ruin my chance at travel? And I pulled the 4 of Cups upright. In this position, it suggests you've done all of the work, and you are probably overworked out, and you are ready to be done with it. This is exactly what you need. So, take that vacation, take that 1-year gap. It is time to find yourself outside of all of your studies. You have a well-deserved gap. All right, question number 6. Second Chance Charles. A newly divorced dad asks, my ex-wife is a Scorpio, and I'm a Leo. Should I try to win her back, or is that a death wish for my sanity? And I pulled the Wheel of Fortune upright. So, what does this suggest? That luck is on your side. That if you should try, as a Leo, with that abundance of yours, that you could probably win back that Scorpio ex-wife. But is that a death wish? Well, that's up to you to decide. Is that what you really want or need? Well, it looks like you will get what you want if you try for it. Question number 7. Corporate Capricorn Carl, a tech executive asks, Jupiter retrograde in Gemini seems like a bad omen for signing a big contract this week. Should I wait? And I pulled the Devil reversed, suggesting that you might be tempted to sign it now and get this over with. And it might seem like a good idea, but right now I would say don't be tempted. Like, you might want to wait and hold off just a little bit and see where this goes. See that the deal might be a little bit better after the retrogrades coming up next month. So, Carl, just keep it in mind. And next question, we have Chaotic Cassandra. Number 8, a grad student. I'm torn between moving across country for love or staying to finish my PhD. What do my placements say about my path? And what does my tarot pool say about this? So, I pulled the 9 of Swords upright, suggesting that you're definitely at a door and a crossroads. And I think that if you talk to your love and tell them your situation, that you're going to see that you might not even have to move, that you have something significant that you've worked for, and you don't want to lose that either. So talk to them and see that you might have the best of both worlds there. Don't go into a nightmare. So what's behind that door might be a nightmare, and you might not want to go moving across country. Talk to them first. All right, thank you. Next question, number 9. Fitness Fiend Felix, personal trainer, asks, I'm launching a fitness program based on zodiac signs. Is this idea fire, or is the retrogrades just clouding my judgment? So I pulled the 5 of Wands reversed. It looks like you're currently not wanting to work with others, but you're turning that in. Like you've tried to work with everyone else. And I think that you are criticizing yourself that you've done all the work, that this might be exactly what you need. Maybe launching your fitness program, is really what you need to do. And it's going to be hard, but it really looks like you've done the work, and it's going to haunt you if you don't. So, it's time to launch it and see where it goes, because you've done the hard work. Thank you, Felix. Question number 10. I've got Lost in Life Lisa. A midlife crisis sufferer asks, I'm a Cancer moon and I feel stuck in my 9-to-5 job. Is 2025 the year I finally pursue my dreams and open a bakery? And I pulled the 2 of Cups upright, suggesting that it looks like your 9-to-5 might not be what you want, and you could really find love pursuing your dreams in the bakery, and maybe even a good partnership at that. Question number 11, Rebel Ruby, a Gen Z activist, asks, Uranus in Taurus has been shaking things up. Should I lean into radical change, or is now the time for strategy? So, we also have Pluto in Capricorn. So, the Empress reversed, and the Sun in Capricorn. The Empress reverse suggests that you need to focus on yourself. The Empress upright would suggest that you need to take care of others. She is the Empress, she is a caregiver. But it looks like, at this point, Ruby, you've been giving to radical changes, and you see what everything else is going on, but you need some self-care time. So it's time for you to probably strategize on how to take care of you. The Empress in reverse suggests that you need to take care of you first. Question number 12, Ghosted Greg, a heartbroken guy, asks, I'm a Sagittarius who got ghosted by a Pisces. Should I confront them, or is the retrogrades miscommunicating? So I pulled the Queen of Wands upright, suggesting that you need to open up and communicate and be straightforward and create open communication about this. And either way, either you will know to move on, or you'll create really something great with this person. Next question, I have question 13, Fame Chaser Fiona. A wannabe reality TV star asks, I'm a Gemini sun with a Leo rising, and I'm auditioning for a dating show. Do the stars say I'll be a hit? And I pulled the World upright. This suggests that you've done all the work. You've done all of this, and there's been so many closed doors on your way, but there is light at the end of the road, and you just got to make it through this hallway and open that door, and this might be the opportunity, so go take it. So yes, I think that you're going to do good either way. It's a great opportunity. Question number 14, Eco Warrior Ethan, a sustainability advocate, asks, with Neptune and Pisces, is now the right time to pitch my climate change documentary idea to investors? And I pulled the 4 of Swords upright. Although you've been doing so much work, it looks like you are exhausted. And now might be the time to hold off on it just a bit while you rest. So, we've got some retrogrades coming out next month, and maybe next month will be when you pitch it. So, maybe take a look again. Coming up on the new moon might be a great time to pitch that idea, or after the Gemini leaves retrograde at the beginning of the month. So right now, just take a rest, okay? And thank you for all that you're doing, Echo Warrior Ethan. Next, I have question number 15, Boss Babe Bianca, a career-driven entrepreneur, asks, my Mars is in Leo in retrograde, and my business expansion is stalled. Should I focus on partnerships or solo projects this quarter? And I pulled the 10 of Pentacles reversed. This card suggests that working with others and asking for help, you might need this time. You're not feeling like, you feel like it's the end and financial end of your business, and it's time for ask for help. So you might want to look out to your community and reach out And you'll find people that want to help you and do care about your business, even though it's been stalled, that when you start talking to others, that you'll find that there's community support for you. Okay. Question number 16, Dreamy Diana, a lucid dreamer, asks, I've been having recurring dreams about water. Is this my Pisces midheaven telling me to embrace spirituality? And I pulled Temperance upright, which suggests that even if this isn't what you wanted and what you asked for, this is what you know that you have, and you should be asking it. What does it mean? Well, I would say that you do feel moved and needing to take a closer look at this. So I would say start journaling about it, start meditating about it, and ask what it means. And the dreams might start showing you more. When you wake up, make sure that you journal about this. All right, thank you. Next question, number 17. Socialite Selena asks, a party planner asks, I'm throwing this astrology tarot themed event. Should I host it during the new moon at the end of the month, or for good vibes? And I have the 7 of Wands upright, suggesting that although it looks like you could still get things to come through, that you might have some unwanted guests or some people that might give you some problems about this. So they might not want to do it at that time, but it looks like a pretty good time to build it. Like, this is what you want, and this will get the seeds planted that you want to plant. So I think it's a good time for you, and maybe ignore the haters, or, just try to be a good hostess or hostess. I'm sorry, Selena. All right, question number 18, Generational Joe, a retired history teacher, asks, how will Pluto in Aquarius affect the younger generations? Will they change the world or just keep scrolling? And I pulled Strength reversed, which suggests that being strong outwardly and giving creative focus outwardly probably worked before, and that's how you're seeing it. And this is not how it's going to work for them. The inner strength is going to work for them. They will change the world through caring about it, and not through their strength outwardly. So we have the Strength reversed, showing how the inner strength of our young generation is going to mold a future generation that will change the world profoundly. Next question we have, question 19, career pivot page. A burned out lawyer asks, I'm a Libra looking to pivot to interior design. Should I go all in now or wait until everything aligns? And I pulled the 5 of Cups upright, which suggests that if you keep waiting, you're going to keep being burned out. It looks like you have your eyes on interior design, and it's driving you crazy just being stuck being a lawyer. Maybe if you just take a step back and ask for some partnership in your law firm to step up and take some of the strain off, hiring, an assistant to take some of the load off is maybe what you need. So you can look into more of your interior design and shift your focus more towards that in the future so that you won't feel so burned out. Next question, we have question number 20, Starry-Eyed Stella. This young lady asked, and they're an inspiring astrologer, and they want to make a career out of it. Does their Jupiter in Gemini suggest they'll succeed? I pulled the 10 of Swords upright, suggesting that this may be a beginning and an end, and it may be tough. This might be a road that is tough for you, but I believe that you can also do this and make a success out of it. So there might be some struggles along the way, but you can definitely reach success if you persevere. So next question we have is question 21, Crisis Chad, a long distance boyfriend asks, my partner's sun in Taurus and my moon is in Cancer, create tension. Should we break up or compromise? And I pulled the 8 of Swords reversed, suggesting that your own sharp thoughts and tongue about this might be poisoning yourself about this. Like, I think it's your own self-talk here. Like, you need to talk to your partner and figure this out. So I would say talk to your partner first, as this might be your own self-talk doing it. Okay? I hope that helps. Question number 22. Esoteric Erica, a spiritual coach asked, I've been meditating during Neptune transits, but I feel blocked. Is it the retrogrades holding me back? And I pulled Knight of Swords reversed, which suggests that you have some pent-up energy. You're not feeling like getting out and busting out. So the blockage is internally, and it sounds like it's energy, and you probably just need to work out, ground yourself, maybe try some detoxing methods, and meditation and journaling. So, it's time to get some of that excess energy out, and maybe that's what is holding you back. Get out to nature and let go of some of that stuff, and maybe it's time to let go of whatever is holding you back and forgive for yourself so that you can move forward. Next question. I have number 23. Crypto Bro Brad asks. A stock trader asks, I have Mars and Leo and I'm feeling impulsive. Should I sell my Tesla stock today or hold? And I pulled the 5 of Pentacles upright, suggesting that these guys might be glad to call your name, Beetlejuice, 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 and pull you right on into financial hell. Because this might be a bad. This usually suggests that it's not going to go well for you. So I think that if you do, you might find you regret it. So you might want to hold off on this until the retrogrades end next month. Mars will leave retrograde at the end of next month. So you might want to hold off on that. Okay, Brad? Next question, we have question number 24, Astro Parent Alice. A parent asks, my Capricorn teenager is struggling with school. How can I support her during this time? And I pulled the 9 of Wands upright, suggesting that if you set scheduled work space and time, that this would probably help her, that maybe she's finding her environment distracting, etc., that maybe she just needs a creative space of her own and time that she can really focus. So, things that just sort of help her out, and then to get out her creativity, and maybe suggest, music, etc., things that just might help create a better learning environment for whenever they are out of school. All right, and now question number 25. We have Skeptical Stan, a science enthusiast, asks, I'm a Taurus sun who doesn't believe in astrology and tarot. Can you convince me why it's relevant in this age of AI? And I pulled the Queen of Swords reversed, which is sort of funny because she says that having an opinion might be a little too testy. So you might be sharing your opinion just to hurt others. So I understand your hesitation. Why look to tarot astrology when we live in an age driven by data, algorithms, and AI? Here's why they're still relevant. Because at their core, they serve the same purpose as AI and data-driven tools to help us make sense of overwhelming information, reflect on our decisions, and guide our path forward. Let's start with astrology. It's a framework that maps the natural rhythms of the cosmos and our relationship to it. Sure, it's ancient, but isn't it fascinating that modern AI and data are built on historical patterns and human inputs? Astrology operates similarly. It's a system that organizes and interprets patterns in the stars to help us find meaning and align with cycles larger than ourselves. AI can analyze human behavior and predict trends, but it lacks the spiritual, emotional, and personal resonance that astrology offers. Now, tarot, while it's not a hard science, it's a tool for introspection. Neuroscientists agree that with engaging with symbolic imagery, like tarot cards, helps stimulate creative thinking and self-reflection, opening pathways in the brain to new insights. When you pull a tarot card, you're not reading a fixed fate. You're exploring thoughts, emotions, and possible actions. In the same way, AI doesn't decide for you. It shows you possibilities based on inputs. Tarot is your way of doing that on a personal, intuitive level. As a Taurus, I know you value practicality and tangible results. Here's the thing. People have always sought tools to navigate uncertainty, whether it's the stars, tarot, or now AI. All of these systems are now mirrors, one reflecting the cosmos, the other human creation. They're both as flawed and as profound as the people who use them. If we can trust AI to guide us using data we provide, why not trust astrology and tarot, which are rooted in centuries of collective wisdom? So, thank you for all of your questions, and trust in the Tarot Astrology Guide Hotline. Stay tuned for more insights next week. And remember, the stars and cards are here to guide, but your free will makes the magic happen. See me over on Patreon if you'd like to learn more.